Alright. Yeah. How do you give it to me directly? Yeah. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Phoenix, Arizona, where tonight the minor league is underway. The all-time franchise teams have been split up to their affiliates. A schedule and a half, so minor league baseball's all-time teams. We're going to have some baseball on fees as we take on our division opponents, the Reno Aces. The Salt Lake Bees are the AAA affiliates of the Los Angeles and California Angels, while the Reno Aces are the affiliates of Diamondbacks. Randy Johnson, and on the mound for the Salt Lake Bees will be Dean Chance. Here is your Diamondback defensive alignment. Luis Gonzalez in left, Lee in center, and Ken Marte in right. Matt Williams at third, Steve and Pete and Paul Goldschmidt at first. On the mound is Miguel Montero. On the mound is Randy Johnson, 24-5, 2.32 ERA, 197 hits in 260 innings. Here is your Angel lineup. It will be Brian Downing behind the plate leading off, Mike Trout second, Shohei Ohtani, your designated hitter. He will only DH in my league. Troy Gloss is at third, Tim Salmon in right, Wally Joyner at first, Garrett Anderson in left, Jim Fregosi at short, and Bobby Grich at short. Let's play baseball here, minor league baseball style here from Phoenix. So Brian Downing will lead off. Downing coming off is a good leadoff hitter, gets on base a lot. Against left-handed Randy Johnson. Montero sets the target. Big Randy, the big unit Johnson on the mound. Here's the pitch to Downing. 5-3 ground ball back to the big unit. He's a 4. Picks it up and throws him out. And you got the first out of the game. Here is the center fielder, Michael Trout. 323, 27, and 97 on the year. Will go down as one of the greatest modern-day ball players of all time. Trout steps in, right-handed hitter. Montero puts down the target. Johnson, the left-hander. Here's the pitch to Trout. 6-6 and struck Trout out 2 away. And now here is Shohei Ohtani. So Ohtani hitting 257 or 46 home runs, 100 runs batted in from last year. Batting third in the lineup is your designated hitter. Montero sets the target. Johnson, the unit, the left-hander. Here's the pitch to Ohtani. 4-7 is a line drive in the gap. Will go all the way to the wall. Ohtani will go for 2. He will go for 3 and make it there. Shohei Ohtani has a 2-out triple. So now here's the third baseman, Troy Gloss, 284, 47. 7 big bombs. Big right-handed hitter against left-handed pitching. Montero sets its pitch to Gloss. 1-11 fly ball right field. Marte's there. Make the catch. And the Salt Lake Bees are done in the first. Let's go to the bottom of the first. No score here from Phoenix. So now it'll be Marte, followed by Goldschmidt, Dallas, Reynolds, Jimmy, Montero, Williams, Drew, and Bell. Your angel alignment is Anderson, Trout, and Salmon. And on the mound, Dean Chance, 20-9, 4 saves, 1.65 ERA. He'll pitch left-handed. Downing sets the target. Dean Chance. 1-4. Now they align the gap past Trout. Double from Marte. He leads off the first with a double. So now here's Paul Goldschmidt, 321 hitter, 33 110 for Paul. Rated hitter with power, good speed actually. Downing sets target. Chance from the stretch. Runner on, nobody out. Pitch to Goldschmidt. 6-11 ground ball short. Fergosi looks back. Marte throws him out, one away. Here is Luis Gonzalez, 25, 57, 142 on the season. Won the finer hitting year. Counting sets the target for him. Chance from the stretch. Runner on second, one out. Still saying he field back at Sun makes so Marte takes third on the tag. Runner on third and 2 outs. And here is Mark Reynolds. 260, 44, and 1 out. Downing sets the target. Working from the stretch. Runner on third, 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Reynolds. 6-3 single in the field. Mark Reynolds and Reno has taken a 1-0 lead. Here's center on the season. Downing sets the target. Chance now working for runner on first and 2 outs. And here he goes. And Reynolds steals second and will go to third on the throwing error from Downing. So an error from Downing. Reynolds takes third with 2 outs. So Mark Reynolds getting aggressive. Runner on third, 2 out. Trying to get another run in here. Downing sets the target here. Chance from the stretch. Here's the fifth pitch. The Finley, 5-ball center field. Trout is there, makes the catch. Reno gets a run on 2 hits, 1 error. We played 1-0 aces. Top of the second for the Bees will be Salmon, Joyner, Anderson. The here in this game. Welcome aboard to those who have to come out and do is take them all-time choices and put them into its own league directory of minor league teams. I've taken all the AAA minor league teams and then their major league equivalents, annotations, made lineups for each and every team. So hopefully when you're playing against the computer will be as well as the human. Sometimes it works really well that way. Here's Salmon Hill, the big right fielder. Montero sets a target. Randy Johnson looks in. Here's the pitch to Salmon, and that is a catch. X pop up on the plate. Montero may catch, and there's 1 away. Here's a face Wally Obsolete Jr. 285, 34, and 117. What year he had? One of his early years with the California Angels. Montero sets the target. Randy Johnson, lefty on the matchup. Here's the pitch to Joyner. 6-7 a walk. So Joyner draws a 1-out walk. And now here is the left fielder, Eric Anderson, in the year 2000. He had a fantastic year, but he actually hit a 6L difference against lefties. So he really stood in there against his own southpaw. So let's see how he does. Montero on the mound sets the target. Randy Johnson working from the stretch. Run on first, one out the pitch to Garrett. That will be a 4-5 ground ball double play. Bell, Drew, Goldschmidt, that's it, double play. The Bees are done in the second, 1-0 aces. Here is Miguel Montero, 286, 15, and 88 on the year. He's a left-handed hitter. He's the Diamondback catcher. He's actually the Aces catcher today. Downing sets in the target. Dean Chance on the mound, down 1-0 here in the second. Pitch to Montero, 4-9 ground ball to short. That's Fergosi, picks him up and throws him out for out number 1. Good first out to get. Here's their baseman, Matt Williams. He could have been a giant in the all-time team, but he decided to stay with Arizona. The Giants are so loaded up the middle; they can do almost anything they want at any position. So that kind of made Matt Williams kind of expendable, and he decided to make home here in Arizona. We had some couple good years, including winning a World Series championship in that famed 2001 season. Matt Williams, the bat, righty matchup against Dean Chance, who had a chance of a lifetime year this year. 20-9, 4 saves, a 1.65 ERA. Downing sets the target. Chance, the right-hander, to Williams, and the pitch. Here's a 6-5. That is a light drive base hit from Matt Williams. Gets the advantage on Chance there. And now here's a shortstop, the younger of the brothers, Steven Drew. 291, 21-7, fine shortstop. Downing sets the target. Chance from the stretch. Runner on first, 1 out. Pitch to Drew. 2-6, struck him out. Big strikeout for Dean Chance. Second baseman Jay Bell, 289, 38, and 112. Almost 600 at bats for Jay. Fine season for the Diamondbacks. Williams at first, 2 outs. Downing puts down the sign. Dean Chance from the stretch. The pitch to Jay Bell, 5-8, ground ball second. That's Rich, but throws him out. And the Aces are done in the second. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. We play 2, 1-0 Reno as we head to third inning. Top of the third here at Phoenix. And we was trying to pick, since there was no ballpark to resemble, and we're going to go ahead and play in our major league opponent's ballpark, which is Chase Field, in which we'll be playing these games. And this is again the top of the third inning. It will be Fergosi, Grich, and Downing against a big unit left-hander. This Reno club is going to be tough with Johnson and Schilling, top 2 pitchers. Montero sets the target. Johnson looks in. Here's the pitch to Fergosi. 3-6, and that is a line drive deep to left field. Is it going to go? It is tied. Jim Fergosi hits his first home run of the year, and Salt Lake ties this game at 1. So a big fly home run for Fergosi. It is now 1-1, and here is Bob Grich. So Bob Grich, 294, 30 and 101 on the season. Montero sets the target. Andy Johnson needs to regroup. We now have a 1-1 tie. Here's the pitch to Grich. Grich hits a line drive in the gap. Gonzalez is not going to get it. 1 hops the wall. Grich in the second with a double, and Salt Lake starts off strong. Home run double back-to-back. And now here's Brian Downing. He's 0 for 1. He'll hit here. He grounded out his first time up. Montero sets the target. Randy Johnson working from the stretch. Runner on second and nobody out. And the pitch. Ground ball to short. Drew got it. He waits. Looks Grich back. Throws a strike to Goldschmidt. And that's out number 1. Here is Mike Trout. He struck out his first time up. Randy Johnson's only struck out 1. And that was Trout. Montero sets the target. Johnson from the stretch. Runner on second. 1 out. Pitch to Trout, and that is a single for Trout. Grich scores. Trout stops at first, and Salt Lake takes a 2-1 lead. RBI Mike Trout. So here is Shohei Ohtani. Tripled his first time up. We're going to see if Trout can steal. Here's the throw. Not in time. Stolen base Mike Trout. So Trout's on at second with 1 out. Here's Shohei. Montero sets the target. Johnson from the stretch. Lefty matchup. Here's the pitch to Shohei. Ground ball to first as Goldschmidt takes it to the bag himself, and Trout will move to third with 2 outs. Here's the big hungry third baseman Troy Gloss with Salmon on deck. Can't really pitch around him. Montero said the pitch to Gloss. 5-7 struck him out. Big strikeout for Johnson. Salt Lake gets 2, and they take a 2-1 lead as we head to the bottom of the third. For the Aces will be Marte, followed by Goldschmidt and Gonzalez. So here's Marte, 1 for 1, doubled his first time up. Downing sets in the target. Chance looks in. Here's a windup to Marte. 1-4. That ball is deep to center field. Trout is back, way back, running out of room, and it is gone. So Marte, a big fly. And it is a 2-2 ball game, his first of the year. And now here's Paul Schmidt. He's 0 for 1. Downing puts down the target now. Chance looks a little bit befuddled. Here's the pitch to Goldschmidt. Here's Luis Gonzalez 0 for 1. Flight out his first time up. Downing puts down the sign. Chance looks. Here's the pitch to Luis Gonzalez. 4-11. That's Gritz. Throws him out the joiner, and there's 2 outs. Here's Mark Reynolds. Had an RBI knock his first time up. That gave the Aces a 1-0 lead until Salt Lake got 2 back in the third. We're now tied at 2-2, 2 outs here in the bottom of the third inning. Both teams with 4 hits. Salt Lake has the lone error. Downing sets in the 3-5, struck him out. Big strikeout for Dean Chance. Reno gets back in it with a long ball. At the end of 3, it is 2-2. So now it'll be Salmon, Joyner, and Garrett Anderson, the bat for Salt Lake here in the 4th inning. Salmon, the bat, he's 0 for 1. Montero sets the target. Randy Johnson looks in, gets the nod. Here is the pitch to Tim Salmon. 4-5, struck him out. Big strikeout for the unit. Here's Joyner, walked his first time up. Montero sets the target. Johnson nods. Here's the pitch on the lefty-lefty matchup. 1-8 ground ball to first. Goldschmidt's guy, he's a Gold Glover. Back at 2 outs in the 4th. Here's Garrett Anderson. He grounded out into a double play his first time up. Montero sets the target. Johnson with the windup. Here's the pitch to Anderson. Struck him out. Gets the side in order. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 2-2. So now here's Steve Finley, Miguel Montero, and Matt Williams. Lefty, lefty, righty against Dean Chance. So Downing sets in the target for him. Chance looks in. Here's the windup to Finley. Finley on a 5-4 pops it up straight up behind the plate. He'll get this one, and Downing makes the catch and 1 away. Here's Miguel Montero, grounded out his first time up. Downing sets the target. Chance with the windup. Here's the pitch to Montero. 3 struck him out. Big strikeout for Chance, his 3rd. Now here's Matt Williams, singled his first time up. 2 outs, bottom of the 4th, tied at 2. Both teams 2 runs on 4 hits together. Downing sets the target. Chance looks. Here's a big windup, Matt Williams. Matt Williams struck him out. Big strikeout for Dean Chance. We played 4. The score is tied 2 here in Phoenix. We go to the top 5th. It is 2 on 4 hits and no errors. Top of the 5th. Other scores of no. The Indianapolis Indians lead the Charlotte Knights 2-1. It is. I can remember what team. I was like, that might be. I'll see who that is. Sorry about that. I get my abbreviations down. Albuquerque over Durham, out of conference. They lead them 5-3. It leads like Mel. Well, you know what? I'm going to give you scores when we finish the game. I think that should give me a little better scoreboard. Let's see if we can maybe get quicker. Let me look at it real quick. So we'll check information. I believe I can get my out of town scoreboard a little bit. Yes, we do. So here we go. So Gwinnettville won. Not very much going there. Iowa leads Toledo 6-2. Albuquerque over Durham 5-3. It is Oklahoma City and Sugarland tied at 0. It is Indianapolis leading Omaha 2-1. It is Worcester leading Jacksonville 5-0 as Cy Young having a game. Jim Rice had his first. It is Columbus and St. Paul tied at 1. Louisville and Scranton Wilkes-Barre with a 7-4 lead. DiMaggio his first home run. Foster his first. is Buffalo leading Syracuse 4-1. Henkin over Gooden. It is Tacoma leading Vegas 7-2. Griffey, his first home run. It is Charlotte and Lehigh Valley tied at 1. It is Memphis all over Sacramento 15-4. It is El Paso leading Round Rock 5-2. And it is Rochester leading Norfolk 3-2. That's your kind of out-of-town scoreboard around minor league baseball. Here's the top of the fifth. We'll see 1-for-1 with home run. Game tied at 2. Montero set the target. Randy Johnson looks in. Here's the to him. 4-10. A line drive in the gap. Finley comes in, makes a nice catch. There's Bobby Grich, one fun double to be watching this year. A lot of power, good pitch. They're going to, of course, your next matchup against Reno is going to be Kirk Schilling and Nolan Ryan. Montero sets the target. Randy Johnson looks in. Here's the pitch to Bobby Grich. 4-10 ground ball short up the middle. That's Drew. That's it. Oh, he throws it in the dirt. Goldsmith cannot bail him out. That's an E6 on Drew. And the runner on first and 1 man out. So here's Brian Downing. He grounded out twice. He wants to stay away from a double play here. Montero sets the target. Jump from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Downing. 4-7 got Downing on the inside corner. 2 away. 5 strikeouts for the unit. And here's Mike Trout. He has struck out and drove in a run back in the 3rd inning. Montero sets the target. Johnson from the stretch. Runner on first 2 outs. Pitch to Trout. 4-3 fly ball right field. Marte's there. Makes the catch. And that is all Salt Lake. We go down the 5th. It is tied at 2. Drew, Jake Bell, and Marte to bat for Reno here in the 5th against Dean Chance. Downing puts down the sign. Chance looks in. Here's the windup and pitch to Drew. 4-10 ground ball in the shortstop. That's an he hits in the was not in time. That's a base hit. Infield hit. So Drew's on with that's their team 5th hit. Now it's Jay Bell's turn, who's always been known as being one of the best sacrifice bunters in the game. Well, so they sacrifice him here. Downing sets the target. Chance working from the stretch, and nope. Pitch to Jay Bell to hit away. Fly ball. Truck comes in and catch. Drew back to first. Here's Marte. Boy, he has started the minor league baseball year in a bang. He doubled in the 1st and homered back in the 3rd. 2 for 2. Had a fantastic first rookie year with the Arizona Diamondbacks, where he had 329 and 32 big bombs, 569 at bats. Downing puts down a sign. Chance working from the stretch. Runner on first, 1 out. Pitch to Marte. 3-7 draws the walk. 2 aces are on with 1 out. For Paul Goldschmidt, he's 0 for 2. He's grounded out twice. He is over 2 here. Chance working from the stretch. A 2-2 tie, 1 out in the 5th. Downing puts down the sign. Chance working from the stretch. The pitch to Goldschmidt. 2-5 and struck him out. Big strikeout for Chance, his 5th. So 5 Ks through 4 2/3, and here's Luis Gonzalez. Gonzo over 2, a fly out and a ground out. Chance needs this one. He just want to have to pitch to Mark Reynolds next. Well, the Reynolds is a little more of a free swinger. Downing sets the target. Chance working from the stretch. 1st and 2nd, 2 out. Pitch to Gonzalez. Ground ball to first. Picked up by Joyner to the base. And the aces are done. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. We play 5. Game tied at 2. Salt Lake 2, Reno 2. Top of the 6th here in Phoenix. So top of the 6th will be Otani, Guac, and Salmon. Otani 1 for 2, triple, then grounded out. Montero puts down the is right center field. Back goes Finley way back. It is gone. Shohei Ohtani. Sayonara 3-2 Bs. So Shohei Ohtani hits a huge home run in the sixth, and the Bees take a 3-2 lead. So Shohei goes sayonara, and the Bees take a 3-2 lead. Here is Colosso, 1-5 chance and got the 4. So Randy Johnson kind of got porched a bit, but Ohtani used all the power he can and got it out of here. Here's Troy Gloss. He's 0 for 2, a fly out, a strikeout. Montero sets the target. Johnson looks in. Here's the pitch to Gloss. 2-3 and walked him. So Johnson's having some control here in the sixth. 3-2 Salt Lake. No outs in the sixth. Sam in the batter. He's popped up and struck out. Montero puts down the sign. Johnson working from the stretch. Gloss taking a good lead off. Here's the pitch and struck Salmon out, 1 away. Here's Joyner, 0 for 1 with a walk. Montero sets the target. Johnson working from the stretch. Runner on first, 1 out. Pitch to Joyner. 6 out and blocked him. And Johnson's kind of lost a little bit of his steam now. 6 strikeouts, 3 walks, and 5 hits through the second, 1 out. Here's Anderson, 0 for 2. Montero sets the target. Johnson has to be careful. Anderson, the better hitter, he doesn't. Here's the 3. 10 popped up the second. There, infield fly roll, and there's 2 outs. Here's Jim Fergusi. He had a home run, big fly. Johnson working from the stretch. First and second out to the batter. Ground ball the second. That's Bell to play. And he throws one in the dirt. Bell threw one in the dirt. The Goldschmidt and the bases are now loaded for Bobby Grich. Second error of the ball game for Reno. 3-2 Salt Lake. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And Bobby Grich with a chance. He's doubled and reached on an error. 1 for 2 officially. Montero puts down the sign. Johnson from the stretch. Bases loaded, 2 out. Pitch to Grich. 1-7 and struck him out. Randy Johnson escapes the 6th. But Salt Lake gets 1. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 3-2 Bs. As we head to the bottom of the 6th, Salt Lake baseball right here on the Sports Time Machine. As we're playing all-time franchise teams put onto their AAA affiliates. And here we go. We'll go to the bottom 6th inning. Mark Reynolds, followed by Steve Finley and Miguel Montero. Dean Chance working in the 6th inning. So far, a strong pitch ball game by both teams. Long balls have affected both teams. Downing sets the target. Chance looks in. Here's a pitch to Reynolds. 3-2. That is a line drive base hit for Mark Reynolds. So Mark Reynolds with base hit number 6. Here's Steve Finley. He's 0 for 2. Downing puts down the sign for him. Chance again working from the stretch, which he has seemed to be there most of the day. He's given up 6 hits and a walk so far. Chance from the pitch. Here's a pitch, and they're going to steal it, and he got thrown out this time. Brian Downing throws a strike to Grich, and he got him with plenty to spare. Here's Finley now with 1 out. They took the bat off Finley's hands. 1 out here in the 6th. Now Chance to go from the regular motion here. Downing sets the target. Chance with that big leg kick. Pitch to Finley. 5-9 and struck him out. Strikeout number 6 for Chance. So with 2 outs, here's Miguel Montero. 0 for 2. He's grounded out and struck out. 2 out the 6. Bees by a run. Opening night, minor league baseball action. And this is a conference game. Downing puts down the sign. Chance nods. Here's the pitch to Montero. 1-2 at him. And Montero may have to be out of there. So he'll be replaced injury-wise for Miguel Prado. So Prado will come in the game and run for Montero. He's going lifted injury-wise, so we'll have an update when it's available. So he puts down the sign. Chance from this runner on first and 2 outs. Pitch to Williams, and there she goes. Colorado will be running. He may try to score the throw, not in time. We're tied at 3. Williams just missed the home run, but Trout made a fantastic effort at it. He kept the ball in play, and Williams ended up with a double and a run batted in. It's now a 3-3 ball game. Runner on second, 2 outs in the 6th. Here's a shortstop, Stephen Drew. Downing sets the target. Chance from the stretch. Pitch to Drew. 3, sit base hit for Drew. I'll go all the way to the wall. Williams will score. Reno with a 4-3 lead, and Drew stops at second with a double. So now here's Jay Bell. He's 0 for 2. Downing sets in the target. Chance working from the stretch. 4-3 Reno. Pitch to Bell, and he gets hurt. Oh my goodness, but he'll come back probably next game. They'll do it. So Escobar won and run for Bell. First and second, 2 outs, and Chance been hit 2 batters today. And now here's Marte. He's 2 for 2 walk. And the Aces a chance to add to this lead. They have a 2-run 6th inning. They take a 4-3 lead. They're out hitting Salt Lake 8-5. And there's been 3 errors in this ball game. Downing sets the target. Chance from the stretch. First and second, 2 outs. Pitch to Marte. And that's a ground ball to short. Tough play for Fregosi. Those errors. Fregosi play. We go to the 7th, 4-3 Reno. So now we're going to have some changes defensively here, and we'll see what changes made. In and catch. Prado will go in and play second. And now, the Diamondbacks have to have a backup catcher here. I mean, almost honestly, they may have to have 2 or 3 backup catchers. So now the problem presents himself. Boy, they're going to have a +5 to run. Randy Johnson's not happy about this. Downing is 0 for 3. It starts it off. Escobar puts down the sign. Randy Johnson now has a 4-3 lead in the 7th. Here's a pitch to Downing. 5-9 struck him out. So Randy Johnson going to do his damnedest. Make sure he does not put anyone on base. Here's Mike Trout, 1 for 3. RBI single back in the 3rd. Escobar, who hasn't caught since high school, puts down the sign. Johnson looks in. Here's the pitch to Trout. And that is a 2-3 ground ball to short. Drew's got it. Throws the first, and that's 2 outs here in the 7th. And here is Sayonara Shohei Ohtani. Triple in the 1st, homered off Johnson in the 6th. He's 2 for 3 in the ball game. Escobar puts down the sign for him. He thinks he does. Johnson looks in. Here's the windup to Ohtani. 4-3 fly ball right field. That will be Marte, and that will drop in front of Marte. So Ohtani is 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He's missing the double. So Ohtani is on, and he has electric speed. So Ohtani is going to try to run. Here's the throw, and he just almost made it. Escobar threw a strike to Prado, but Ohtani slipped the hand in. So Ohtani's on at second with 2 outs, and now here's Gloss. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Escobar puts down the sign. Johnson working from the stretch. Here's a pitch to Gloss. 5-10 ground ball to 3rd. Matt Williams got it, throws it out, and that's it. Salt Lake, we go to the 7th inning stretch. It's 4-3 Reno. Reno 4-8-2. All Salt Lake's at 3-6-1. Dean Chance stays out there working the back half of the 7th inning. He'll pitch to Goldschmidt, Gonzalez, and Reynolds. So Downing puts down the sign. Chance looks in. Here's the pitch to Goldschmidt. 6-7 struck him out. Big strikeout for Dean Chance. He's out 7. Here's Gonzo. He's over 3. Fly out and a couple ground outs. Downing puts down the sign. Chance looks in. Here's the big windup to Luis Gonzalez. He struck him out. That's 8 for Chance. So now here's Mark Reynolds. He singled to run the 1st and singled the 6th. 2 for 3 in the ball game. Downing sets the target. Chance looks in. Here's the pitch to Reynolds. 3-8 and gets the side in order. Dean Chance strikes out the side. We go to the 8th. 4-3 Reno. Salmon followed by Joyner and Anderson. Righty, lefty against Brad Ziegler. So they bring in the Zigster to go here as Johnson goes 7 strong innings. So the Johnson line was 7 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned, 3 walks, and 8 strikeouts. He gave up 2 home runs. But right now is the pitcher of record. Salmon, Joyner, and Anderson in the bat against Ziegler. Escobar puts down the sign. Ziegler, the windup. Here's a pitch to Salmon. Salmon hit a ton to the opposite way, but Marte still made a nice catch. Here is Wally Joyner. Here, Joyner has walked twice and ground out. A Philly 0 for 1. Escobar, Ziegler, Joyner, 6-5 ground ball, a second. Pro throws a first and out. Here is Garrett Anderson. He's OE. Ziegler trying to get a 1, 2, 3 inning. We'll buy a run. Out hitting Salt Lake. Since sidearm motion to Garrett Anderson. Grab all the second front first inning for Brad Ziegler. 8th coming 4 bases. Then for the 8th glove. Chance with a wind-up pitch to Finley. 4-9 ground ball to short for Gosey. Got it, throws him out. Out number 1 as Finley goes down and goes 0 for 4. Here's Martin Prado. First official at bat. Downing puts down the sign. Chance with a windup. Here's a pitch to Prado. 4-7 ground ball short for Gosey, throws him out, and that is 2 outs. So now here's Matt Williams, 2 for 3 with a double. Downing puts down the target. Chance looks in. Here's the windup to Matt Williams, and that is a line drive base hit for Matt Williams. He's 3 for 4. So now here is Stephen Drew. Now you bring in Scott Shields here and lefty, but you got a right hitting sort of catcher, Edwin Escobar on deck by 9th. Eduardo Escobar. John down the sign, dance the stretch. He'll stay in there and pitch to Drew, and not the 6th end. Walked him. 2 on and 2 outs. And here is Escobar, 269, 30 on this specific season. He with double, triples, and homers in the category. In doubles, triples, and homers. First and second, 2 out, adding the left outing, sets the target. Chance from the stretch, pitch to SR. And we head is 4-3 Reno. Salt Lake with one last chance. One last buzz, as they say. Reno, 4 runs, 9 and 2 errors. The Bees, 3 runs, 1 error. So we will see Rich and get looking for a 2-win save. As Salt Lake tries to have the last chance here. Trying to get 3. We'll take this home over. Go see 1 for 3. Homered back in the Escobar. Puts down, caught by Drew, 1 away. Now here's Bobby Gritch. Double in the 3rd. Reached on an error in the 5th. Then struck out in the 6th. First opportunity against Ziegler. On the 9th, the Gritch. 3-6 Samuel center field for it. Salt Lake still has a pulse. And now here is Brian Downing. He's over for 4. Salt Lake has a bat they can throw in if they want to here. Do they have a backup? Yeah. Benji Molina. So they do have a bat. Do they have one that can bat against a righty, though? You know what? We may go to Sean Figgins or maybe Darren Erstad. Well, you know what? We'll go to Darren Erstad, who normally would be in the lineup here. He'll get the shot. He's a 355 hitter, 25 100, left-handed hitter. He represents the go-ahead runner. Frescobar puts down the sign. Ziegler from the stretch. One out here in the ninth. Pitch to him. 1-4. Deep drive, left center field. Back goes Finley off the top of the wall. Gritch will. What will we do with Gritch? 1-11 to come home. Set leading runner. Got a safe. Oh, he just got in front of Escobar, who cannot hold on to the ball. It's a 4-4 tie in the ninth. Erskine moves to third. Salt Lake's potential go ahead run is 90 feet away. Here's Mike Trout. Trout 1 for 4 at the RBI. Potential game-winning run at third. Go ahead run at third. Escobar puts down the sign. Ziegler from the stretch. Pitch to Trout. That's going to be a 6-7 fly ball center field. Finley's there. He gets a reach. Throws. Not in time. Salt Lake leads 5-4 the 2-run ninth inning, which means Francisco Rodriguez, Frankie Rodriguez, gets up in the Bees bullpen. 2 outs here. Shohei Ohtani, a double from the cycle. Tripled in the first, homer in the sixth, singled in the seventh. He's a double away. He can get it on Ziegler's card. He can get it on his own card. Escobar sets the target. Ziegler from the windup. Here's the pitch to Shohei. 6-6 ground ball second. Prado throws him out. And the score, we go to the bottom of the ninth. It's 5-4 Salt Lake. 2-run ninth inning. So now things will change. Benji Molina will come in. What do you do with Erstad? He's a 1-4 and left. You know what? We're gonna leave left and put Molina and Garrett Anderson spot. Wow, didn't know Benji Molina was a 7L in 05. Wow. Holy cow, I'm gonna look at that one. Let's see if we can look a close-up on that card. Almost that's a mistake. I've never seen a 7L before. Yeah, I can see why. Has some home run pounds on there. So there you go. So there's a good card here. And here comes Francisco Rodriguez. He is a new pitcher for the Bees. He comes in, won a season, 2-3. This year, 62 saves. He got overall major league record for saves in a season here. He comes in, came in as an unknown in the 2002 series, and now comes in looking at the save on opening day. Will pitch to Marte, Goldschmidt, and Gonzalez. Molina sets the target. Frankie second dead rolled them. Gritch got it. Throws a strike and one away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Salt Lake leading us 5-4, 1 out, and Salt Lake coming back on 2-run ninth inning comeback. Molina sets the target. Frankie Rodriguez. Here's the pitch to Goldschmidt. 3-6 and walked him. That's not a good sign. Let's see if they run with Goldschmidt here. Here is Gonzo. 57 big flies up there. 62 saves for Frankie. Molina sets the target. Rodriguez working from the stretch for Salt Lake. Pitch to Frankie Rodriguez. Already having issues finding the strike zone. First and second one for Mark Rue for 4 game. Oh, Moss, including our knock in the first and second one out. Reno's time run and Smith. Gonzalez trailing runner average from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Reynolds. 2-9 struck him out. Big overhand curveball by Frankie. 2 outs. A ninth, and here is Steve Finley, 0 for 4. He has popped up, flied out, struck out, and grounded out 4 different times. He needs to get out. Finley overdue. 280 hitter, 35.96 on this particular season. Prado, who came in for Jay Bell, is on deck. Molina puts down the sign. Frankie Rodriguez from the stretch, first and second, 2 out, pitch to Finley. That's a 6-4. That's a shot in the gap. Trout's not going to get it. Goldsmith scores. Here comes Luis Gonzalez. Throw to the plate is not in time, and the ball game is over. And Reno comes back and comes all the way back with a 2-run ninth inning. Oh, the disappointment in Salt Lake as the Aces come back and win it 6-5. So Brad Ziegler goes 2 strong innings of 2 hit ball, 2 runs and 2 earned. He gets the win. Frankie Rodriguez takes the loss and gets a blown save, goes 2 third, 1 hit, 2 runs, 2 earned, including 2 bad walks. Doubles by Erstad, Rich, Marte, Finley, Williams, and Drew. Triples by Ohtani. Home runs by Ohtani, Fregosi, and Marte. For the Bees, the big hitters was Ohtani, 3 for 5, 1 run scored, an RBI, and Asara Nara. Rich, 2 for 4 and 2 runs scored. For the Aces, Marte, 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, an RBI, including a home run. Reynolds, 2 for 5 and an RBI. Matt Williams, 3 for 4 runs scored, an RBI, and Jade and Steven Drew, 2 for 3. Injuries. Miguel Montero got hurt. He's going to be out for a while for the Aces. And Jay Bell should be back for the next contest. But that's going to do it. The Aces win opening day as they come back and win in the 9th and tag Frankie Rodriguez with a blown save. The final score. The Aces win it and go 1-0. Bees go to 0-1. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming in. It has been the Salt Lake Baseball here as we take the all-time franchise teams and put them to their AAA baseball affiliates. Please stay tuned for more. If you need more explained, please let me know. I'll try to do it on a future broadcast. Thank you, folks. Have a good night. We'll see you again.